Why do some Europeans, in particular I'm thinking of our friends the French, all basically insist that British and Americans often don't make chocolate? The definitions of chocolate, they are unbelievably confusing. What percentage you have to qualify as white or milk or dark chocolate will differ by country. What you're allowed to include in addition to cocoa butter, sugar, and obviously the cocoa mass differs hugely between countries. It used to be that in Europe, they believed that you could not add any other form of butter or any other form of fat or any other artificial ingredient, although you were allowed emulsifiers, to your chocolate and still call it chocolate. The Brits, from the get-go, something like dairy milk, back in its patent, you will see all sorts of things like sort of mango gum and palm syrup and all that sort of stuff. Officially, the American definition of chocolate is for a much lower amount, for example, of milk chocolate, so only like 10% versus the 20 or 25% in the UK and Europe. But what's really different is the Americans insist that you can't use anything but cocoa butter. However, if you look at the label and the ingredients of any American chocolate bar, you'll find things like PGPR or palm oil, etc. So what's going on here? What the Americans did was they basically said that you can have processing agents, so things which change the mouthfeel, like palm oil, and still call it chocolate. So it's really, really confusing. Don't get hung up on the words, just go for craft chocolate. It's all about transparency. It's not about trying to hide behind weird and wacky rules. Thank you.